Angles are so important because I have all this acne, but you wouldn't even know that because. And everyone's always like, "Nah, how do you get your skin to be so clear?" And I'm like, "Honey, thank you, but."
Look, it's about showing everyone that girls surf hard too. We're calling it a peaceful surfing expression session protest of the male-dominated surf magazine industry.
Hey, it's your girl Third Eye Nine, and today, I'm gonna be explaining. Sorry about the mirror in the back. I kind of moved it because, I was doing my hair, so it's just sitting there. But I'm gonna be talking about crystals and their meanings and what I use crystals for and what you can use crystals for. But I'm gonna eat my orange first, or my clementine, and I'll get right back with you guys. So before I get started, actually, I'm going to light some incense. I was first getting into like my spiritual journey 2 years ago, and I was first getting into crystals. I wrote down notes, and I still have them. So I'm just gonna read off of this. Okay, I'm a mess. So the first crystal on my list is clear quartz, and it looks like this. Yeah, they're just these little small rocks. And clear quartz is good for amplifying power of other crystals, and I like to use it as like a cleansing type crystal to purify like energy, or just to like cleanse energy. You know, yeah, it's clear, so it's good for purifying, you know, energy, and other crystals as well. The next crystal I have on my list is amethyst, and this crystal is really good for like if you're in a situation and you're like anxious. It kind of like eases your anxiety, or let's say you're going to a job interview and you're like me, like I get really nervous around people just in general. Like I don't care if it's a job interview or if I'm just talking to a stranger, like I get really nervous. So in order for me to ease that, I guess like I would just carry this in my pocket or something, or like in my bag. It's also good for bringing peace and being calm in a situation. So like that, you know, if you're giving like a presentation in like class or something, or just anything that is like anxiety inducing, or you're just putting yourself out there in like a weird, strange situation, then it's good for that. It's also good for protection and stability. Yeah. So my next crystal is my favorite crystal. Sorry. This is rose quartz, and to me it's kind of in the shape of a heart. But rose quartz is all about love. If you want to manifest love, you know, if you just want to open your heart to love, then having a rose quartz on deck, whether it be in the form of like, and that's another thing, crystals come in a wide variety of different like shapes, forms. I have a pyramid, all about love and compassion, and it just helps you with love, like relationships, whether it be a friendship or intimacy. Is good for that. This is citron. It looks like this. I have another citron, and this crystal is really good for like good luck. It's good for abundance and growth, and also it's a money crystal. So again, correlating back to this, to a job interview, you know, you might want to keep this in your pocket if you really want the job somewhere, you know. Just, yeah, it's good for money, good for luck. Also, like a clear quartz, it cleanses other crystals. So if you want to cleanse your other crystals, and I'm gonna get to that too, how you can cleanse your crystals, because there are many ways, many different ways you can cleanse your crystals and also charge them. My other favorite, I think I just wrote my favorites on here, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I picked up crystals from the store, and some of them, like, I forgot. I know these little stones, I know for sure these are quartz. I don't know if they're like blue quartz, green quartz. When I think this is a citron, but I'm not 100% sure. If you're a baby witch like me, you can help me out. But yeah, they're just these like pebbles, and I like to keep these in my pocket always. Also, I have this really cute crystal, and I forgot the name of this crystal too, so I have to look up on that. I got this a long time ago. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Black tourmaline, I'm not sure, but this is good for casting away like bad energy, you know, strange energy. Actually, this one is obsidian. Yeah, this is obsidian. I'm a small bruja, so please don't get on me. But yeah, this is obsidian. They kind of look the same, but how I like to tell the difference is because like black tourmaline kind of has like white little, I don't know, like marks, and that reminds me, I have some under my. That is one thing you could do with your crystals. You could sleep with them next to you or under your pillow. It's a selenite, which is my favorite crystal, because this selenite is kind of dull because I've had it for a long time. But this crystal is very good for protection, and it's very good for pairing it with a black tourmaline. And again, this one kind of has like white marks. So, and it kind of like glistens like when you put it in light. It's really pretty when you shine like a flashlight on it, or if the sun was out. The sun is not out, unfortunately, but that's okay. And this is just, ooh, notification. This is just a stick. So yeah, that's good for like peace and abundance of peace and protection. So I always carry it with me like everywhere I go. So those are my favorite crystals. I also have some more crystals. This is a lapis lazuli. Speaking of lapis lazuli, I ordered this like, I don't know the official name for it, derma roller, face roller, I'm not sure, but I know it's good for like promoting circulation of blood in your face, and it has other benefits. But I ordered this like lapis lazuli face roller, so I'm gonna use it tomorrow morning. But it's really cool, it's really cute. And then I just have other stones. I forgot the name of this one too. I got this from Botanica 2 years ago, so this is her. And then I got this at like a little function type thing. This is also like a protection stone, and it's like shiny. So how to cleanse and charge your crystals. Speaking about cleansing, tonight is a full moon, yesterday was a full moon, and the day before that was a full moon. So what I like to do every full moon is I like to make moon water, and I have a video on that. But I like to just cleanse my crystals by soaking them in salt water. You can use any type of sea salt or table salt, honestly, whatever floats your boat, but I use pink salt. And I just soak that for 24 hours, and then I put them on a tray, and then I just leave them out for the moon to glisten on them and to charge them and to just cleanse them with their beautiful moonlight, or with its beautiful moonlight. And yeah, I also like to leave them out in the sun. Like, I just put them in my windowsill, but the thing about that is that the sun kind of absorbs color from objects, so sometimes like it'll fade it out, your crystals out, so you might want to be careful with that. But in moonlight, it's not going to do that. Whatever you prefer, there are so many ways. Having your crystals just next to each other also like charges them. Holding your crystals can charge them. If you have any candles are really good for crystals. You can simply just place your crystals next to or over the flame. By talking to your crystals, you can program them, and basically just set your intention into the crystals, you know. Yeah, just talk to them like how you would talk to like plants and stuff. Incense is also good for cleansing the air and also cleansing crystals. Another thing I always run out of these too. I always run out of Palo Santo and sage, and those are really good, really good for cleansing your crystals. And what I like to do is I just burn the sage or palo santo, and then I just like raise the crystal over the smoke, and it just cleanses it. So there are so many different ways you could cleanse your crystals. I'm trying to think of some other ways. I really should write down more notes for my videos, because I just come on here and I just freeball it, which is why like I'm so awkward sometimes, but I think I'm getting more comfortable. Another crystal that I have, and I'm not gonna front, please help me out, I don't know what this is. Funny story about this crystal is, it's a beautiful crystal, by the way. I was in Harlem looking for crystals on 125th. I was just browsing looking for like necklaces and crystals, and I came across this lady, this really nice woman, and she was like, you have very pretty eyes, like you have fierce eyes. And I've never ever heard that. This was 2 years ago too, and I never heard that ever. And she was like, we have the same eyes, like let's take a picture, you're gorgeous. And I was like, thank you. And we took a picture together, so I wonder if that picture is still on her phone. But she had a little table. The beautiful thing about 125th is that there are many like black vendors just selling like books, incense, but like they have good incense. They have shea butter, good sales on shea butter. They sell necklaces, a lot of homemade things. Sometimes they sell like food, like natural juices and smoothies. And in the summertime, I would love to live in Harlem. But yeah, it's just like a bunch of happy black people just selling their goods to other nice people. And so she was there, she had her little table, and then her crystals were like so nice. She had a bunch of these like crystal necklaces and like copper necklaces. So I was just browsing, and then I came across this, and this is $20. Well, this was $20, but she was like, for you, I'll give it to you for 10. So I was like, so nice. So I bought it. Like I couldn't help but to buy it. Regardless, to be honest, she was such a nice lady. I was gonna buy it for $20. I didn't want to buy it for $20, but like I was still gonna buy it because she was so nice. But yeah, beautiful story. I also have these pyramids. So this has like copper in it, and these are good for protecting yourself from EMF radiation. I'm pretty sure everyone really knows about radiation, but your phone emits radiation, any Bluetooth devices, your TV, your microwaves, of course, a lot of things do. So also having crystals is good for that, to protect yourself from EMF radiation and, you know, just negative frequencies, negative energies. So good for that. What else was I doing? What was I saying? Oh, I gotta think. I'm trying to think of what I didn't touch bases on, because I want this to be as informational as possible. Maybe I should talk about where to find crystals. If you're like me and you don't live near any like crystal caves, by the way, if you Google like crystal caves, there are some like around the world, but they're so cool. Like there are like giant clear quartzes and selenite crystals poking out of the cave walls, and it's so dope. But if you're like me and you don't live near any one of those, you can go to like a crystal shop. If you live in like a more ethnic neighborhood, they might have like a botanica, and that's like a kind of like a bruja store or witchcraft store, and they have little, this is where I got these there, these little babies there. You could order them on Amazon, or Etsy is a really good place for crystals as well. Shout out to Etsy, because I get a lot of stuff from there. There's a lot of handmade stuff, so if you need crystals, go to Etsy. Oh, another vital thing is that when you first get your crystals, whether you get it online or you get it from the store, I advise you to cleanse them, because chances are, you know, someone else was dealing with them, they were looking at it, and their energy transmitted to that, and multiple people have touched the crystal. So when you get your crystals, always soak them in salt water for at least 24 hours, and then rinse them off with cold water, and then you're ready to go. So as I said before, I like to carry my crystals around with me everywhere I go. I always have at least like maybe 2 crystals, maybe 3 crystals in my pocket. Obviously I'm not gonna carry this big old crystal, but I like how I have small crystals, so I can just carry them in my pocket or in my bag. And I also meditate with them. I sleep with them under my pillow. I'll take a spiritual bath with them. There's a lot of things, different things you could do with crystals. And yeah, they're Mother Nature's creation and come with many benefits. To be honest, y'all, I have been eating a whole lot of vegan junk food and my skin is not the worst. Like, it doesn't look that bad. I have this big thing right here. We're not gonna discuss that, but let me stop. Okay. Yeah, so if I got anything wrong in this video, or if I missed anything, or if you're still curious about something, I can make a part 2, or I could just answer whatever sparks your curiosity. Just let me know in the comments. Just hit me and I got you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything. And also I had to say something because I did notice that my views on my older YouTube videos and my newer ones, the view count is going up. My subscribers are going up, and I just want to say thank you so much. Like, I love being a really tiny YouTuber. It's really fun meeting all of you virtually. And I also hope that quarantine has treated you the best, and it still is treating you the best. I hope the best, and I hope you're happy, and make sure you go crystal shopping. And you know, when you do go crystal shopping, pick out the ones that speak out to you, and just pick anything, like anything you want, because it's all yours. Much love to you, and thank you so much for watching.